My name is Stina. I am a wedding photographer specifically, running a business called Golden Grit Photography. I've been doing it for the last about 5 years now. Before doing that, I lived in West Africa, worked at a web agency. Before that, I lived in Sweden, worked at an IT company doing marketing. I was satisfied about certain parts of it and non-satisfied about other parts of it, and it was very different depending on the job I had. I've always been a workaholic and I like working, which means when you're stuck in an office job and you do overtime every day, like you're accomplishing a lot of things, but I also felt like I didn't accomplish the stuff that I kind of wanted. It was not so much a deciding factor that I wanted to do photography. It was a deciding factor that I didn't want to keep doing what I was doing. I wanted to create something that was my own and for myself. I've always kind of been dreaming about starting my own business, although I never really knew what that was going to be. And I was like, I like photography, so that kind of fits the bill and it's fun, so let's try that. I wasn't thinking for that long before I made the change, but I had all the reservations and worries. First off, I liked taking photos, but I really did not know that much what I was doing. So I was like, will I learn? Do I know how to deal with all the things that I need to do? I don't know. I'm just gonna jump off the end of the pool and go anyway. And what's the worst that can happen? I mean, I can mock up someone's wedding photos, but I didn't. So when I decided to do it, I found an online course for 6 weeks that taught me the basics of photography. I sat down and I made myself a plan for the next year. What are the things I've seen in other wedding photographers or wedding photographers that they do that I need to learn? I had to manage myself and find situations so I know that I could at least decently manage it at the time that I needed to. With the risk of sounding corny, I feel like my current business has kind of set me free in a way. Yes, I think actually I work way more than I ever did before, but I feel way more content with life and happier in what I do. In the wedding world, it's more about finding your tribe and your people, which means I can go make weird puns, or I can tell people how I name things, and that's quite lovely. You're really allowed to be you in a completely different way than I've ever been in any work ever. I just kind of wish I would have started this earlier. I love being my own boss. I really do.